Oh, I gotta be here for you. Get some light. Alright, this should be the last one I do for tonight. You gotta, on the other one, I uploaded, I think right before this. I wrote comments already throughout the whole day, but my internet is down, so you're not going to see the comments that I wrote. But I think there were a few things. Being all you got now is me talking on Facebook, because I don't have internet, so I won't be able to post anything to YouTube. Well, the writings I did. But the comments you missed, which I'll try to do it now, is, as of now, the storm is about, maybe within the next 30 minutes to an hour, the hurricane makes landfall. Meaning the eye of the storm actually hits the barrier islands. So, this is kind of like landfall. I would have waited, but look, I want to read. I do my reading at night. It's 7:30 right now, and it's Friday, the day of the hurricane. I can't remember the day. And so, the few updates would be this. We're not out of the woods yet, okay, because the very serious winds are just now coming on shore. But it's possible, and this is like best case scenario, because of the way the eye has kind of not maybe been as defined as other storms, it is possible that after the storm makes landfall, like in the next hour, it's still going to be over land, but I think it's possible that the storm might break up. We've had hurricanes in the past. Once they came in, if the eye was not real well defined, after they came in and made landfall, some just broke up. So I'm going to say I wrote that already on the post, but I'm not going to be able to post it because I don't have internet. This is just Facebook now. It's possible that tomorrow, the predictions are it's going to hover for a few days and then come back out into the Gulf and strengthen and kind of go up towards Houston, or it'll hover a few days and just kind of head that way anyway. But I'm just going to say it looks like, because it's not as defined, hurricanes do not develop over land at all. So if you have a storm system that breaks up over land, that's it. They don't redevelop over land. They got to develop over water. So that's the part you missed. The local coverage is fine. I just saw there's some trees hitting power lines in town. I just saw the local news live, because I do have an antenna and I have that power. So there's some power, like we used to go out on these runs a lot during, even if it wasn't a hurricane, even if it was at Firehouse, even when we just had bad winds, we had a lot of calls because trees hit power lines. Some were reporting that some media was saying lightning was hitting the line node, and others said that they were transformers that were being hit. Those are just power lines, okay? Transformers might go out. Those are just power lines, and you see a lot of the electricity when that tree hits the line. So I'll do one more walk out here. It's fine. I need the little cover. I'm using this thing, and so that'll be the last update. Michael Gibson. On the earlier video, I went under the underpass at Intercoastal in Flower Bluff. You saw me on that one. And I said, well, nobody's covering this. Sure enough, Michael Gibson, that was like a spot that he was at. Because actually, you got to see the good water go through. And so some of the areas I was at, some of our local media are now at them or went to them. And this is what I cover the phone with. So I wanted to get the comments, and you get a feel of the room, okay? You see the damage. I showed you that earlier. I got to hold it this way for the rain. So I got part of, some of the roof is down, just shingles. And this is just about it's coming in earlier than they had predicted, which meant it was moving a little faster, which actually was to the benefit, because if it was slower, we could strengthen more, okay? So we kind of might have a best case scenario going on, meaning, oh, that fence thing came off of my neck, meaning it's still, everybody obviously stay inside, don't go out. Reporters are out, so, you know, people, I'd like to show you those palm trees up there, maybe real quick, but we're going to have strong wind, landfall, like I said, about an hour, and these winds, to me, I would say, this is the same, the Naval Air Station, which is right down the street from me, said the gusts were, you know, kind of 100 and something, and so maybe you're seeing a little of that, but the majority of the danger is a little bit north of where I'm standing, because it's going in more where I did the walk, actually. So, being I'm not able to post unless the internet comes back on, this will be the last one, and I pray for everybody. I did some teaching today on the videos, and I wrote them down, but you're not going to see that. And so I figure I'll do one last one, and then, God willing, we'll see you all tomorrow. I'm going to be out of power for probably a long, you know, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. But that's kind of probably the worst part of what we have as far as right now, okay? So the police department made a few comments. I think the media, maybe they talked about looting. They have reports of looting. But then Chief Markle called down and said no. Then the media reported that cops are not going to be responding. This is KIII TV. The cops are not going to be responding to any more calls like they reported at about 4 o'clock or 3. But the chief had to call down and say, well, that's, you don't report that. What they're saying is the people that are going to be calling because maybe they didn't evacuate and they should have, and they're saying, look, they want them to know we're not, you know, shootings, they're going to go, okay? They're going to respond. So there was a little, maybe coordination could have been a little better between the media and Chief Markle, and for those that wanted to see like the good wind gusts, that's what the reporters are trying to let you see. So remember, Corpus Christi Outreach Ministries has some good wind gusts. All right, that's it. I upload, and God bless you for tonight.